Imagine this. It's a balmy summer evening in Los Angeles, June 27th, 2025. The legendary Hollywood Bowl is alive with the energy of 17,000 fans, their voices soaring through the open-air amphitheater as they sing along to the timeless hits of Grease. Pink ladies in bubblegum-colored jackets sway next to T-birds in leather vests, their greased pompadours gleaming under the stage lights. The crowd is buzzing, lost in the magic of Rydell High, when suddenly, a figure emerges from the shadows. A black leather jacket, a slicked-back pompadour wig, and that unmistakable, swaggering strut. It's John Travolta, reborn as Danny Zuko, the greaser heartthrob from the 1978 classic. The audience erupts, screams echoing off the Hollywood hills as Travolta, now 71, takes the stage in a surprise that no one saw coming. This wasn't just a cameo. It was a seismic, heart-pounding moment that reignited the Grease fever and sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. But what drove Travolta to pull off this secret stunt? And why does this nostalgic spectacle still have us all hopelessly devoted? A surprise that rocked Rydell High. The Hollywood Bowl's Grease sing-along was already the hottest ticket in town. Fans of all ages had gathered to relive the magic of the 1978 film, their voices blending in perfect harmony to classics like Summer Nights and You're the One That I Want. The atmosphere was electric, with attendees decked out in 50s-inspired outfits, poodle skirts, rolled-up jeans, and enough hair gel to rival a T-bird convention. But nothing could have prepared them for what happened next. Travolta, the man who made Danny Zuko a household name, had kept his appearance a closely guarded secret, unknown even to his fellow Grease cast members. When he strutted onto the stage, the crowd lost all sense of reality, leaping to their feet in a thunderous standing ovation that shook the venue to its core. Dressed in a pitch-perfect black leather jacket and sporting a pompadour wig that screamed 1950s cool, Travolta didn't just channel Danny Zuko, he became him. At 71, he moved with the same effortless charisma that made him a star nearly 5 decades ago, his grin wide and his eyes sparkling with mischief. He leaned into the mic and delivered iconic Zuko lines, including a cheeky, "LA, I thought you were going back to Australia?" A playful nod to Sandy's storyline that sent the audience into a frenzy. Then, in a moment that felt ripped straight from Rydell High's garage, he led 17,000 fans in a rousing chant of "A Womp Bopaluma, A Womp Bam Boom," the infectious opening of Greased Lightning. The energy was palpable, a tidal wave of nostalgia and excitement that left no one seated. "Enjoy the show. We love you," Travolta declared, his voice booming with affection as he soaked in the adoration. Joining him on stage were Grease veterans Barry Pearl, Duty, Michael Tucci, Sonny, Kelly Ward, Footsie, Didi Khan, Frenchie, and director Randall Kleiser, all of whom were as stunned as the crowd. No one knew, not even the cast. Travolta later revealed in an Instagram post, sharing a video and photo of himself in full Zuko mode, gray hair peeking out beneath the wig. The secrecy was a masterstroke, amplifying the drama and making the moment feel like a time warp to 1978. Fans waved glow sticks, sang at the top of their lungs, and captured every second on their phones, knowing they were witnessing something extraordinary. For one night, the Hollywood Bowl wasn't just a venue, it was Rydell High, and Danny Zuko was back in charge. Hollywood and fans lose their minds. The second Travolta hit the stage, the internet ignited like a T-bird drag race. Posts on X exploded with reactions, from "Danny Zuko is alive" to "John Travolta just stopped time at the Hollywood Bowl." Outlets like Us Weekly couldn't contain their excitement, tweeting, "Automatic, systematic, hydromatic, and Grease lightning. Travolta's back," while at Extra TV declared, "He's still the one that we want. Ooh, 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 honey." The frenzy wasn't limited to fans. Celebrities piled on with praise. Desperate Housewives star Terry Hatcher, who was in the audience, commented on Travolta's Instagram, "I was there, and it was so amazing of you to do that." Smiling face with heart eyes, we all went absolutely nuts. It was so special. Thank you. Ted Lasso's Hannah Waddingham gushed about Travolta's timeless charm, while Rita Wilson called it a night etched in Hollywood history. Major outlets jumped on the story, with Variety headlining, "John Travolta shocks Grease fans by reviving Danny Zuko at Hollywood Bowl." People magazine ran, "Travolta's surprise sing-along appearance proves he still got it," while the Daily Mail leaned into the drama with, "Travolta's wild Zuko wig steals the show." The Hollywood Reporter noted the timing, just days after Grease's 47th anniversary, calling it a perfectly timed love letter to fans. AOL summed it up simply, "He totally nailed it." The buzz wasn't just about Travolta's performance. It was about the emotional weight of seeing Danny Zuko without Sandy. Olivia Newton-John, who played the iconic Sandy Olsen, passed away in 2022 at 73, and her absence cast a poignant shadow over the night. Fans on X shared heartfelt tributes, with one writing, "John brought Danny back, but I know Olivia's spirit was there, singing along." The viral moment didn't just dominate social media. It sparked a broader conversation about Grease's enduring appeal. Clips of Travolta's entrance racked up millions of views, with fans posting side-by-side comparisons of his 1978 performance and the 2025 revival. "He's 71 and still out here stealing hearts," one user marveled. Others debated the wig, with some calling it iconic and others joking, "Danny Zuko's hair deserves its own Oscar." The media fallout wasn't just a flash in the pan. It was a cultural moment that reminded everyone why Grease remains a global obsession. Why Grease and Travolta are timeless. To understand the magnitude of Travolta's surprise, you have to grasp the colossal legacy of Grease. Released in 1978 on a modest $6 million budget, the film grossed over $396 million worldwide, making it Paramount's biggest hit at the time. The story of Danny Zuko, the leather-clad greaser with a heart of gold, and Sandy Olsen, the wholesome Australian transplant who transforms into a bombshell, captured the magic of 1950s Americana while delivering a soundtrack that's practically a religion. Songs like "Hopelessly Devoted to You," "Greased Lightnin'," and "You're the One That I Want" aren't just hits, they're anthems, still blasting from car radios, karaoke bars, and wedding dance floors. The film's cultural impact is undeniable, spawning sing-along screenings, stage productions, and even a 2016 live TV adaptation. Travolta's connection to Grease is deeply personal. Before he became Danny Zuko on the big screen, he played the role on Broadway in the early 1970s, following Barry Bostwick and preceding future stars like Richard Gere and Patrick Swayze. His breakout role in 1977's Saturday Night Fever made him a household name, but Grease launched him into the stratosphere. At 23, he embodied Danny's blend of cocky charm and vulnerability, earning a Golden Globe nomination alongside Newton-John, who was 28 at the time. Their chemistry was electric, turning Grease into a love story for the ages.